Of you Libras are stepping your game up. You Libras have the temperance. A lot of you are going to start to become way more wise with your decision making on the quality of the people that you are trying to get to know. And just overall, in general, just your overall life. The Seven of Wands, because you realize that with you, a lot of your life has to deal with, a lot of your life is about letting go of people who are quite dysfunctional to begin with. And you're right. A lot of your life is about letting go of dysfunctional people. Because let's face it, and I'm not trying to insult you, a lot of times you Libras like getting yourselves caught up into mischief. And because of that, your life can kind of go out of control. But now a lot of you Libras are starting to realize you can't do that anymore. You can't do that. You can do that for a short amount of time, but at some point, you're going to have to learn to organize your life a little bit. You're not going to be able to be prosperous and keep BS people around you. And a lot of you Libras are starting to realize that. Not everybody's going to be able to go. Right? So the Two of Swords now is about, so very much so, a lot of you Libras are being very harsh, but truthful when it comes to the quality of the people that you know in your life right now that you're going to have to stop talking to. And this goes for future references too. Even when it comes to approaching people, right, romantically. And we're just talking about friends. Even when it comes to approaching people, right, romantically, on a romantic level. The Two of Swords is about, again, you're going to go with the obvious choice. You're going to go with the choice that is a good idea to go with instead of the choice that is obvious that you shouldn't be hanging out with, but then try to convert, right? And what I mean when I say convert, I mean to be upstanding, right? They're dysfunctional, and then you try to convert them to be upstanding. And a lot of you Libras are starting to realize that that's useless. Because if a person is dedicated this much amount of time to being quite dysfunctional, they're not going to stop more than likely. They have to already want to stop deep within. Right? They just need the opportunity. The Four of Cups represents, because a lot of you Libras realize that this is you offering the cup and this person's like, nah, I'm good. You know, they're taking it straight from the bottle. And what I mean by that is they're not even drinking out of the cups. They're not even pacing themselves. A lot of these people that you realize that you were interacting with, that you're starting to look differently, those are people who live fast. A lot of you, you know what I mean? So a lot of you Libras realize that sometimes it's okay to be more patient and slow and steady. You know, and you realize that hanging out with people who want to live life fast and crash out, the gangster type, the people who get into substances early, that you knew on the block, the gangster type, the people who like to hustle and get money fast on either side, right? A lot of you Libras are realizing that that's a dub. It's safer to get money legally. It's better. You make way more money legally than you do illegally. And a lot of you Libras are realizing that hanging out with those people where everything is fast, they're getting themselves into substances and trying to flash and picking people up at the club and all that stuff. A lot of you Libras know that's whack. And the Magician represents, and because of this, a lot of you Libras are actually having a fallout with the people that you never used to have a fallout with. The same friends and stuff like this, and associates, the people that you associate yourself with, your friends and all this stuff, you realize, Libras, that now they're starting to look at you like you're strange. And you know the reason why? because you Libras are strange now. Because you Libras are completely different. You're changing. And with this change, no matter how much it is that you wish to go against it, you don't really have a choice. You're going to change. You are changing. Even if you try to hide it away, even if you stop trying to change, you're still going to change. Those people, those same, and a lot of you Libras are realizing that those same people, not only are they looking at you differently, but you're starting to realize that they have some envy and or jealousy in their voice now. The way that they look at you. Again, this is me picking this stuff up. I am not over here filling y'all up with hot air. This is me seeing this, okay? The sun represents, and you Libras are realizing that there's a better, higher quality way of living your life than what it is that you used to practicing and what you are normally used to. So there's way more to look forward to in the future now more than ever for you Libras. The Queen of Wands represents, and if, you know, you'll still hang out with some of those people that you know, friends, every now and again, but guess what? If they start looking at you any more differently, and they start treating you a little bit differently, guess what? A lot of you Libras are gonna excommunicate them. Because right now a lot of you Libras are stuck in between a rock and a hard place where you're making the transition from being fast, trying to live life fast, hard, and crash out and do all this other type of stupid stuff, to now understanding that, yeah, there's time for play, there's time for handling your business. And the quality of the business will indicate the quality of your life. The way you go about actually living your life should not be fast substances, living on certain, you know what I mean? Living a certain lifestyle, getting people angry, getting people upset, running around doing people dirty. And I'm not saying that you Libras, all of you Libras are doing that. I'm saying that the lifestyle and what it entails. A lot of you Libras are starting to realize that's not the best thing for you to do. So guess what? A lot of you Libras are realizing that you're not doing that stuff anymore. Because see, and this is what I'm talking about. The air signs, y'all be trying to fit in so, and I'm not taking shots, but see, you Libras and the air signs in general be trying to fit in when y'all know that y'all are different. A lot of the people around y'all be dumb. And y'all be the smartest individual in the group. But I you know, tell me, let me know in the comment section, blast me if you have to. But a lot of y'all be hanging around individuals that you know good and well that you way more intelligent than, right? But you'll still hang around them anyway because you want to fit in so bad. And those people still turn on you a lot of the times. Still. So the Page of Pentacles represents you're going to have to learn to stop allowing your uniqueness to go undeveloped or underdeveloped. And a lot of you Libras are realizing now that you're going to have to start being yourselves and forget about if people have a problem with you and if they have a problem with you being yourself. Forget about that stuff. The Knight of Pentacles represents, so a lot more of you Libras now are looking for someone, right, romantically, okay, that can understand you in and out, that can understand your struggles as well as your successes. And if they can respect both. And the Page of Wands represents, and if you can find someone like that, you will cherish them and you will respect them. And even some of you Libras will even be dedicated to them. Very good. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles, the person that you want. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, right. Five of Wands, okay. The Judgment, yeah. Okay. So some of the characteristics or the traits that you would like in somebody is if they can respect the fact that you Libras don't necessarily always want to talk to them. And what I mean by that is if they can respect the fact that you're doing your thing. You're trying to make a name for yourself. If they don't make the way you make a living a laughingstock, is if they respect what it is that you do. Is if they're not trying to get you fired from the job or humiliate you. Is if they can respect the fact that when the two of you are with each other, the two of y'all respect each other's privacy. The Two of Cups represents, someone who can show you that they're loving, show you that they are interested. Five of Wands and the Judgment, someone who isn't going to constantly try to pick a fight with you, get you on your nerves, get you frustrated, disrespect you, right? A lot of you Libras are picking someone who's not going to do that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to get on your nerves. They don't want to be super disrespectful. They're going to understand the value of having peace between the two of you, right? Libra rules peace. But see, you as Libras can only achieve peace. Because see, here's the thing. A lot of times Libras, as much as I love Libras, a lot of y'all be gangstered up, vatoed up. A lot of y'all be, for real, K-Flock, Cardi B, these are Libras. You would think that as a Libra, you would want things to be peaceful. A lot of y'all be mischievous. And I understand why. I get why. A lot of y'all, even though you ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love, a lot of y'all don't display that because a lot of y'all don't have love for yourselves. You don't have your own internal peace. And what's cold about it is the fact that that's what the Libra is here for. You Libras are here to establish internal peace. And then you can establish, then you become a boss. Then you Libras put yourselves in positions where you can afford to have influence over other people. But you're not going to be able to do that if you're trying to be tricky, caught up with the latest mischievous news and all this other type of stuff. Because like I said, Libras, y'all play a very important part. Very important part. But a lot of you Libras don't know the part that you play. And it shows. And I'm saying this out of love because I respect y'all and I love y'all and I want y'all to do better. But y'all you're not going to be doing better with this nonsense. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. And the next card if I was going to draw another card, would have been Justice. Can't make this up. Clarify the Page of Wands, the Hanged Man, Eight of Cups, High Priestess, Six of Cups. Wow. When it comes to finding someone romantically, the Hanged Man, it's going to take some time for you. You have to detox the nonsense from your life, and then you have to begin looking. And you have to be patient because it could take some time. But don't get discouraged. Continue to look. Continue to do that shadow work. The Eight of Cups. Don't get discouraged. But the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, walking away, like I said, from said friends. More isolated, more by yourself, so you could figure out your own life and what your own life means. As opposed to having those people tell you, why don't you do this and why don't you do that? And giving those people so much influence and trying to be about the quality of the people that you interact with, because Libra rules interactions. The relationships between everything. Is it peaceful? Is it warlike? Is it peaceful? Libras rule interactions. Libras rule, y'all rule interconnectedness, connected or connections with everything else. The trees create air. We as people, we breathe the air in, we breathe out carbon dioxide. To them, carbon dioxide is the plant's air. They take in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. Relationships. And the Six of Cups represents how this is a situation for you, Libras. Someone is going to want to come back. Your friends are going to try to come back. The past is going to try to come back. Your past relationships is going to want to come back. Those same people that were being disrespectful to you, that you got away from, you finally started to realize that you were not hanging around a good crowd. You started to become caught up in that, and you really realized that you don't have to be dysfunctional like them. They're going to want to come back now because you're beautiful now. You are always beautiful, but you're even more beautiful now because you're not caught up with the nonsense. The dirt ain't on you. So a lot of you Libras got, like I said, bless you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got some heavy things on y'all head that y'all gonna have to think about. Anyway, comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by, I guess, the end of December. Right now, we got 9,174. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And I expect you Libras to come back because I got love for y'all.